Another beautiful day in suburban paradise with only the peaceful.
What? Hey, Deadbox VR. Was you called something else before? Oh, Aiden, hey. Do you know how to change the deadbolt, buddy? Look. I got this deadbolt. This is the old one, right? And it's got a complete circle in it. And here's the new one. It's cut out. See how it's cut out? So I can't figure out how to change it. It's so you can lock your house up. It goes like this. Or like this. So you can put a key in it. But I can't get it to match up with the back part of it. I don't either. My brother tried to say that, brother John tried to say that they both are the same. I sent him pictures of them and they're not both the same. I'm going to drop your link as soon as I figure it out. Been a minute. Oh, you got a picture of Dozer. Is that Dozer? Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know what's wrong with my I'm trying to drop your link, but for some reason when I go to chat, it's not doing the copy. I'll try again. Copy link. Hey, Stock. How you doing? I have trouble dropping links. I copied the link, but I'm not getting nothing on my phone where I can comment. Unless I kick off, then I can comment. But when I hit comment, it brings me back up to that. I'm doing good. How you been doing, Stock? I really am sorry about your pup, bud. I really am. Do you know how to change a deadbolt? Nora, do you know how to change a deadbolt? I'm being dead serious. That old deadbolt's got a circle, complete circle to the inside of it. And then my new deadbolt is cut out. So I can't get it to fit the back of it. My brother said they're the same, but they're not. I usually change them myself. I shouldn't have got the gold one. I should have got the silver one. They've been the same. Do you know why I can't drop the link? I can't even. Let me see if I can do it from up here. Ooh, I don't know if I can. I don't know how to do that from the computer. Go to channel. Uh-oh. I messed up. I messed up. That's my grandson's, Nora. I don't know how to drop you guys' links. I'm trying. There, Aiden, I made you moderator. Wait a minute, hold on. Just don't time out nobody, Aiden. I mean it. Okay? Why didn't it turn you blue? I'm having all kinds of problems. It's just been too long since I went live. Nora, I think Dead Fox is trying to get my other grandson on here. How do I drop the links? Can you tell me that? Because I usually do it on the phone, but for some reason it's not letting me do it. You know, I looked at the price of Hey, Chef Monkey. How you doing? This must be Elijah. Hey, Deanna. I am having trouble. I can't drop nobody's links. And then I need to know how to change the deadbolt. This is my old deadbolt insert, which is a complete circle. It goes in somehow. And this is my new deadbolt, which is cut out. I can't seem to fit it right. So I have no deadbolt on it whatsoever now. So how about you, Elijah? You know what I'm supposed to do? I'm sorry I ain't made none of your games, Aiden, but my car's broke down. And I had COVID the last time. We need to learn these things. Deanna, Chef Monkey is Elijah, and Stocks Nora, of course. And Dead Fox VR is Aiden, my grandkids. Does Bill know how to change the deadbolt? Could he walk me through it? My brother said it looked like they're the same. They're the same, and they aren't the same. I showed you one's a complete circle, one's cut out. Got 2 slots in them. Oh, I went to court, and the public defender said he sounded like a bunch of shite. And of course, he only spent a minute with me. I go back to court November 13th. But if he thinks it's a bunch of shite, then maybe he'll look into it a little deeper than what he normally would. It cost me $277 to have my car towed to my brother's. They told me $200, and then when they called me, it was $277. Yeah, it was a crazy amount. Thank God I had it. Now I wanted to get my reimbursement check. Well, I had to fix my car first. I was going to get a scooter with a seat on it. But I know I got to buy a cart for my car. If it's fuel pump, it's only, highest one I've seen was $29. If it's a Cadillac converter, Caddy Black converter, that's $105 to $129. Some of them's up to $500. But I really wanted to buy that scooter so I can go to Walmart instead of begging for rides, because it's 2.7 miles, and I walked the subway, which is the end of the River Valley Mall. It took me an hour and 25 minutes to walk there and back, and I wasn't walking slow neither. Walking a little slower going back, but gone there I wasn't walking slow. I guess I have to figure out this deadbolt myself. I tried and tried and tried, and I couldn't figure it out. I mean, I have instructions to it, but it's not really. It's not really telling me. I already have the metal piece for it on the door jamb. And I always change my own deadbolts. Anti-price shield. That's what this part is. Anti-price shield. So they can't pry it open. That's okay. It stopped me from putting it together too. My corner mouse. Are you talking about the mouse I had? The one that climbed up my sleeve? I know he can't do it by telling me, so he can't walk me through it, huh? And where's your corner mouse? Oh, quiet, asleep. She sleeps all day and stays up all night. I also got myself in a program. I don't know if I told you that. But the problem with that is that they said they're going to wean me off my anxiety medicine. I can't be without my anxiety medicine because when I do go without my anxiety medicine, my wheels don't stop in my head. They constantly turn, and that's when I start going crazy because they don't shut down. So if I have to, I will stop taking the medicine that the program's giving me to stay on my anxiety medicine. I don't know what my psychiatrist is going to say because they was going to tell him. So Elijah, I heard you wanted to be in the jazz band. What grade you got to be in to be in jazz band? Oh, you got to be in the 8th. But I do stress without my anxiety medicine. I get agoraphobia and I have panic attacks also. You didn't do it. Was it too much for you? Take on regular band and jazz band? I looked at the scooters at Walmart. They didn't have any with seats on them. They just had the ones you stood up on. I don't want one of them because I'll break my neck. I know I will. It took me 3 tries to ride a 20-inch bicycle. So I can imagine trying to ride a scooter that goes on its own. Add pop-up what? I don't know what you're talking about, Elijah. Is it commercial? Look at Marketplace. Yeah, I stopped and asked them. Some guy was riding one of the bicycles, 24-inch ones. I asked him what he got it for. I said $1,000. He said, I said, did you get? He said 800. He said he got it from the bicycle shop. There's a used bicycle shop to go that away, just right down the road from me. Oh, yeah, that's how I make my money, Elijah, is through ads. I don't make very much money. Trust me, it take me a year to make $100. I never thought about looking at Marketplace because my son said something about getting a moped. He said anything under 50 cc's you don't have to have a license for. I don't know how fast anything under 50 cc's would go. I remember when Kim Busey had hers, Deanna. I think hers went 35 mile an hour, but she had to have a tag for hers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out then. Only thing I'm worried about getting it used is the battery. And I imagine a new battery costs an arm and leg. Wish I could figure out how to drop you guys links, and I just can't figure it out. I don't know why it's not letting me comment or anything. That's it, about $30. I like to have one that goes 35 mile an hour. 30, at least 30. Wonder if the 1200-watt ones go 30. I know I think it's 500 watts. 3 to 600 watts was 20 miles an hour. So I wonder 1200 watts goes 30 miles an hour. But I have to check that out. I'm going to check that out when I'm done. I got bored, said I'm going to go live. Oh, good news. I got good news. Yeah, she was like 14 years old. But I gained, hold on, I was 94 pounds. I'm 104.6 now. So I gained 10.6 pounds in less than a week. But I can't stop eating. I'm eating even though I'm not hungry. I know I can get up to 110 pounds, but I have trouble reaching 115 pounds. I've always had trouble reaching 115 pounds. I'd like to reach 115. So my pants will fit me. All my pants, I got 2 pair of pants that fit me. I got 11 pair of Levi's and 2 of them fit me. That's it. The rest of them are too big. I wear shoestrings on the sides. So I got a pair on now. You can see how big the legs are on them. Like humongous. Oh, that's a lot. Congratulations to Bill. Oh, I found out that I should be able to go to the YMCA for free since I'm on Medicare. They call it, get this, ready? Silver sneakers. I said, wait. I said, the one that told me about it, 65 years old. I was like, I said, I'm not 65 years old. They said, no, it's part of the package. Silver sneakers, yep. Are you on it? Does it cover the pool in the YMCA? Do you know? I wouldn't wear a bathing suit. I'd get a pair of boys' sports shorts and a t-shirt. But I know they do like exercises in the pool for older people. And my counselor said people weigh about 50 more pounds than I do. I just want to tone up. Oh, and I told my counselor, I broke down to my counselor, bawled like a baby when I did. Oh, yeah? I like to try racquetball. My counselor said that, what does she call that? Something's in now. She said it's like tennis, separate, use the ping pong paddles. See, but I don't want to lose no weight. I want to tone up. Pickleball. Yep, that's it. Pickleball. What kind of ball do they use, Elijah? A tennis ball or a smaller ball like a racquetball? You don't know? They use a pickle. Oh, listen. Stopped at Ollie's yesterday. Oh, I got to show you what I got. I tried to find one like an elf on the shelf, but they didn't have one. Isn't that cute? Little gnome. Christmas gnome. But I got these pickled eggs. They were in vinegar and salt, and they are the most nastiest things I've ever tasted in my life. Okay, tennis ball, smaller racket. But yeah, so I'm gonna give them to my neighbor because he's the one He's the one that kept building them up, building them up, building them up. I think I might decorate for Christmas this year. I don't know. If I do, I have to buy all new stuff. Even lights. I threw my lights out last year. Might break down and get a Christmas tree. I'm gonna break down and go up to the top of that mountain too, Deanna. Again, that hill they call it. I got all my energy back, and the COVID's gone. I just have a little bit of congestion in my head and in my chest, very little. So I should be able to make it up to the top of the hill. They said there's a set of stairs there on the opposite side of the hill, and somebody took a picture of them. But I drove past the opposite side of the hill, and I never seen the stairs. I know I don't have Dumay to pull me up there anymore either. Maybe I can go to the Humane Society and let me borrow a pit bull to pull me up the hill. I priced some Labrador retrievers. One of them wanted $31.99, and it was the English and American Labrador mix. I'm like, I didn't realize Labradors cost so much. Then the other one was $29.99. That was just straight American. That American has a skinny head, skinnier body, less hair. And the English has a bigger head, more hair, bigger body. And I keep going, need to get one from the dog pound. Yeah, Deanna, the thing is, a puppy is $175, and that doesn't come spayed or neutered. Well, I'm going to get a boy. It doesn't come neutered. And in Pickaway County, the dog pound gives you a certificate for a quarter off the neuter or spay. And the vet will match it. So you only have to pay half of it. And I found some old papers on Dumay. It cost me $153 to have her spayed. And she was 2 years old when I had her spayed. Three years old. Because I got Toby when he was 4 months old. And he got spayed when he was 6 months old. I mean, he got neutered when he was 6 months old. But I had a job then, you know what I'm saying? I had the money to do it. Now, I can go to Circleville Dog Pound because I only paid $45 for Toby. It's probably about $100 now. But I noticed that when my Uber driver let me sit for an hour and 20 minutes for a ride home the other day from the doctor, I noticed they spay and neuter at the Humane Society. So it's probably a lot cheaper. I'll have to call them. I don't even care if it's mixed. I like to have another one like Toby. Because some Labradors do have white on them. But I want that little gray, white grayish, like a on his chin. I want him to be goofy like Toby was. Like when he drinks, sticks his whole face in the water and, walk around, he comfy, and trip over his own feet. I know. I know. But I think I want to call him Toby though. Like on Kings of Queens, Kings of Queens, or Kings and Queens, Kings of Queens with oh my god. I know you know I'm talking about, Deanna. Um James Mall Cop. The mall cop. He was a UPS driver. And he went to his parents' house and he kept calling his dog by this name. And he said, boy, this dog's lived a long time, because the dog they had the dog when he was little. And they said they don't realize that was the third dog or something like that. The third dog, they just kept the same name. And he thought it was the same dog. Yeah, it was funny. That doctor, that program, kept me there for till 4:58, and they closed at 5 o'clock. From 1 to 4:58, first day. The second day, they kept me from 2:20 to 4 something. 4:06. No, 5:06. 5 o'clock. Because when I called the Uber driver, it was 5:04. He said it'd be an hour. Then I called him back at 6:10. He didn't answer the phone. So I called my insurance company back. And I filed a grievance because I had a guy that dropped me off, an Uber driver that dropped me off. He went back home to Columbus. When I got out of the doctor's office, I called him up. He said I'm 8 minutes out, and he showed up exactly 8 minutes. So I know that Uber driver had plenty of time to get there. He didn't have to take no hour. He was taking his time, is what he was doing. He was doing something else. I was like, look, don't file the grievance before I get home. So I don't want him to tell me he ain't gonna take me nowhere. God, I so want to put my deadbolt on. So I can finally lock this door. Well, they told me I could use my money that they give me every month for Uber driver. I said, no, I use that for my rent. So I'm not going to waste it on an Uber driver. But I guess I could take an Uber driver anywhere. I'm not going to do it. I got to find me a ride for November 13th. Okay, Bill. Here's the old one. The old one has a complete circle. You see it, a complete circle. Okay? And here's the new one. The new one's got cut out. I can't seem to fit it in there. I know this thing, the lock goes into this, lock mechanism goes into this. I know that much. That's how much I know. But then I can't even get that straight. That's straight. But I couldn't get it straight the other day. They said that's for where they can't pry it open. That shape. I gotta take the other thing out. I tried to line it up and I couldn't get it to line up. It was crooked. This part right here, the lock part was turned like that. I couldn't get it to go straight because of where it's cut out. Like I get one part cut out fit, but the other part wouldn't fit. I don't know if my brother's going to come over or not. My niece stood me up, Stephanie. She was supposed to call me back yesterday and she totally forgot about me. She was supposed to help me change the lock to begin with. I went ahead and took the old lock off of it. Except for the locking mechanism in the center, I'm going to take it out. I've already got the template. I think that's what you call it. The silver thing, which got the hole in it, in the middle of it. That's already on the door. I know it's just common sense, but geez, apparently I don't have any right now. So when and if I get me a new puppy, you guys going to tune in, watch the videos. I'm going to do some training. I want to train the puppy and teach him some tricks. He said he would have to look at it somehow. You have to get it turned to where it's supposed to line up. Yeah, I know. I couldn't get it to line up. That was the problem. And I don't have anybody around here to ask. Yeah, I have Petland. Just from looking at dogs at Petland, you know I don't really believe in. I'd rather rescue a dog than buy a dog. But I miss those one purebred Labradors in Springfield. I miss those. They were 12 weeks old, like Toby was when I first got him. But I missed them because they had a lot of process, like application, and then they had to meet you, and then they had to know where you lived, what type of dwelling you lived in, and if you had a fenced-in yard, and so many qualifications you had to have to adopt a dog. Which one's Gigi? Is that the big hairy one? Oh, you got a poodle. I haven't seen your toy poodle. Not that I know of. Unless you had its hair cut short. A toy poodle, how big are they? Like this? About that tall? I know standards are real tall. So did you buy it? Oh, she's just a little shite. Poodles are supposed to be very smart dogs too. Does it have a dumb knot on its head? A bump? Making payments. Oh, to a breeder or to a store? Somebody was like, you want a Labrador? How about I get somebody to boost you one? I said, how can they boost a Labrador, a puppy? They'll go in the store. They let them back there with them. And they'll walk out the door with them. It's like, you're crazy. Petland. Now, do you mind asking how much that freaking poodle cost? I can imagine. Because they won't give me an answer. I ask them how much a Labrador will cost, and they will not give me an answer. Probably going to make me cry. Or pee myself. Ooh! Oh my gosh. That dog better live forever. I never noticed how much money I put in my dogs until I went through the paperwork that I got on my car. And I had so many vet bills, it wasn't funny. Wow. What's your payments a month? Because I might be able to get Medicare to pay for mine. Because they'll pay for pet food and pet care. They pay for car mortgage, a house mortgage, a car payment. Your insurance don't. Is the payment high a month? I mean, it's got to be affordable for you, or you wouldn't have got it. I have Aetna. Yeah, I read Anthem don't even offer that. I used to have Anthem, and then Aetna said they'd give me $235 to pay on my rent, put gas in my car. Putting gas in my car is what got me. And they pay for my Wi-Fi. So now I'm doing $205 reimbursement for rent. And then $30, $29.99 for my Wi-Fi. I don't get reimbursed for that. They just pay it. But I could go get a new car and they'd make my car payment. Yeah, Anthem don't offer anything anymore. Because I had Anthem. Check into Aetna. For real. Because they'll pay for your pet food and everything. They'll reimburse you for it. Up to so much money. It's based on your income. Yeah, it's good insurance. Now they said they wouldn't pay for my medication at the program, but the program told me I had to pay a $20. I had to pay a $20 copay to go to the doctor, and they said if they pay for this facility, then they'll pay for your medication at this facility too. I'm just waiting to get a bill from. I'm waiting to see if I get a bill from Medicare. Man, Aetna. Yeah, Aetna's good. I mean, just because they give you $235 a month, you can be reimbursed on. Like I said, you can use it for your rent, you can use it for a car payment, you use it for gas, use it for dog food, mortgage, house mortgage. Oh yeah, I got a card they send me one card a year. Well, maybe they don't reimburse. Maybe they do pay for it. I'd have to look at it. This pays for internet, water, sewer, electric, gas, landline, or cell phone services. Um, Soap, shampoo, bath wash, paper towels, toilet paper, tissues, cleaning products, laundry detergent, dish soap, garbage bags, pet supply, pet food and treat, pet toys, grooming kits, flea and tick shampoo, feeding bowls, pet carriers, waste bag, pet beds, um, taxis, rideshare service like Lyft and Uber, gas at the pump, public transportation like the bus or subway, rent mortgage assistance. I missed it somewhere. Even pays lot rent. Um, I missed it somewhere. Anyways, it pays for rent, mortgage, car payment. I just don't know where I missed that. I need this right here. This is my August rent thing receipt. Then this is my papers for my emotional support animal. I got that last year in October. Yeah, it pays for a lot of stuff. I check into it. I know United Healthcare doesn't because I looked at that. Aetna doesn't either. I meant Anthem doesn't either. Or maybe it was Anthem I checked into. Somebody's going to give my neighbor, I can't remember who, he said he can't remember who it was. But he fibs a lot, so he told me they're going to give him $170 and he gets $1,200 a month. 12 something a month. But he fibs a lot, so I don't know to believe him or not. He says his daughter takes care of all that stuff. Do a short with your poodle because I looked at all your shorts. I didn't see a poodle. I looked at your videos. I didn't see a poodle. I swear I didn't. Oh, I wanted to tell you to be leery of David and Dee. I flipped out when I went to my mom's house one day and Dee was in there. I flipped plumb out for good reasons. Because I know Dee on a different level than you know her. And David. You don't have one on there. Yeah, they'll gain your trust and then you gotta watch them. Like when David was having seizures and stuff, there was a reason he was having seizures. He was causing himself to have seizures. And he wanted people to feel sorry for him. But he was doing it to himself. He was doing things that causes seizures. I doubt it. I haven't been around her in a long time, but I highly doubt it. Because she's always ran scams. And I mean ran scams. Just be leery. Because she'll be the nicest thing to your face. And man, behind your back, it's all bad. And then she's a compulsive liar. Like I said, I knew him on a different level back in the day when I was an addict. They were addicts too. They still are, probably. They might be living in a motel. David lost that house. Sold that house. Loretta's house. Or he lost it. One or the other. I think he lost it. Because he wouldn't pay taxes on it. And then Lou tore it down. Because it was joined to his house. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. That's what I said. They'll tell you some stories. Yeah, I walked in my mom's house and lo and behold, there she was, rolling cigarettes. And I looked at my mom and said, what the heck's she doing in your house? And, oh, in Circleville? That's a possibility. But, she's like, she was in the kitchen. She's like, she's okay. I said, no, she's not okay. You don't trust her. You don't trust her as far as you can throw her. Tell her to get the heck out of your house and stay out. Well, I swung out there a couple of days later and never seen Dee wasn't there. She was going down every day, bumming off my mom, giving her a sad story. Just taking advantage of her. And lightweight pissed me off. I know I don't get along with my mom. My mom don't get along with me, but still that lightweight pissed me off because Dee was taking advantage of her. And that's what she does, takes advantage of anybody that she can. Tell them good luck. That's what I tell them. Good luck. Start a GoFundMe page. I lived in a motel. It took every dime I had except for $81 a month. I lived there for 2 months. And then I found this house here in Lancaster. Not this place, but another place. Don't give her no money, Dee. She don't need it. She's just too lazy to get out there and work, and so is he. David worked one job that I know of. And that was at the greenhouse, and that wasn't 8-hour days. Saturday Blooms. And I think that's when Mikey worked there. I wouldn't share a GoFundMe page neither. Because if she don't have cancer, it's going to catch up with her. Believe me, and then she's going to go to prison for it. Oh, you worked there too? I worked there for 3 seasons. Rode my bicycle. Last season, I rode my bicycle 13 miles round trip from Garberville. My cousin gave my brother a bicycle for me because my so-called mother wouldn't give me a ride. And I was riding it one day. Home butt. Got up on 316 and the sky turned black. Scared me to death. All I could think about was tornadoes. So I cut off. I loved working at the greenhouse. I cut off and went into a barn that said no trespassing. I called my so-called mother up. I said, "Can you please come and pick me up? I think we're gonna have a tornado." She's like, "Nope. Go ahead and ride your bike to work." I was like, "Man," I hung up on her. But then when Mikey started working there, she let him drive her car. But yet she got mad at me because I was walking, hitchhiking, and riding a bike. She didn't want to see me come up. I was coming up, and then she pulled the rug out from underneath me. I had the money to buy a body for my car because I had a good engine. I was going to have Lou put the engine in it, and she told me to get the heck out of her house. She didn't never like me see me come up. She never liked to see me do good. That's where I found my Celosius. First seen my Celosius at was at Side of Blooms. Oh, I'll show you this one, maybe. I'm drying this one out. My prize one. Well, I guess my brother's not going to come and help me put the deadbolt on. What was what? My flower? That was a Celosia. When I pulled it, when I cut it, the head was that big round on it. It's a Mega Mix Celosia. Brain. It was started falling over, started leaning over. It was going to uproot. So I had to cut it down and dry it out. Then I'll put a little bit of hairspray on it. Put a little bit of hairspray on it and then keep the collar all year round. I've got two more hanging behind me. Well, behind the computer. They're smaller. One of them looks like it's pretty almost dried out. And then I got my puppy cup. Where's it at? I got my puppy cup that I put the flowers in. I got that at waterbeds and stuff. No, there's no smell to them. Not at all. Yeah, I thought that puppy cup was cute too. I got that like 5 years ago. It's got a crack in it now. I don't know how that happened. But my roommate was using it, and I had to take it and put it up. Then she was using my fishing cup. I had to take it and put it up. My fishing cup so I could put snacks in it. Had a lid on it. And then it had a dome on it. So you like dump some snacks in the dome. Then I had a fork and a spoon come with it. That way if I want to take yogurt or something, I could eat yogurt. I've been watching Tamara and Vince. Tamara Braxton. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. It's Tony Braxton's little sister. And she's so funny. She's a singer. But she's hilarious. Right now she's pregnant. There's only 4 seasons of it. I want to watch A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, and I can't find it. I went up to Pulp Reality, and he said, the one with Burt. He said, no, I haven't seen any. He said, the one with Barbara Streisand in it? I said, no, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. I said, that came out in 2018 because I figured Pulp Reality to have it. And I walked in there. They must have had thousands of DVDs. I was like, it would take me a month of Sundays to go through all of them. Have you seen that movie, Deanna? That's all right. I'm going to end this stream anyways. Been on here an hour and 1 minute to be A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. It was on Roku, and I didn't think I'd like it, so I didn't watch it. But then I heard Shallow by Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. I've got to watch it. I've got to find it and watch it. As soon as JC brings my DVD player back. I had 2 DVD players, and I plugged this one in. I was going to watch the series of Twilight, and it wouldn't work. So now he's got to find my DVD player. He found his grandma's, but he can't find mine. They had to borrow. Couldn't hook it up because he has smart TV. All right, it's 8:30. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to take my night meds. Probably be asleep by 9:30. More likely. So I'm glad you come in, Deanna, and everybody else that was here earlier. I really appreciate it. You have a good night too, Deanna. All right. I might go live tomorrow. I might not. I don't know. All right. Talk to you later. Have a good evening. Bye. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.